Hi, I'm Derek.
And I'm Andrea, and thanks for joining us today. We're with the Capstone team. So what are we going to talk about today?
So today we're going to talk about what to expect during the short sale.
Okay, so the most important thing to remember when you're doing a short sale is it's going to take longer than you think it's going to take. You're going to need a lot more paperwork than you think you're going to need, and you're going to need some patience. But for the clients that do go through this process, we found that, for a lot of people, they're so happy that they did do it. And so the one most important thing is you need a really, really competent agent that knows how to do a short sale, correct?
And is doing them as a large portion of their business right now.
Which we are, and that's what we specialize in. So let's talk a little bit about what to expect for the transaction.
So once you run through, I'll run through qualifications. So essentially, the first part of the process is the qualification process. If you have a financial hardship, which means you're making a lot less than you were previously, or you're not making anything, for whatever reason, then you have a financial hardship, but we have to prove that you qualify. Mm-hmm. And the way we do that is you gather your last 2 years' tax returns, both federal and state, and we don't need all the attachments and addendums and everything. All we need is the tax return itself. We're going to need 2 of your most recent bank statements, and we're going to need, if you have them, 2 of your most recent pay stubs. Mm-hmm. We're also going to do a financial worksheet with you based on the numbers that we gather from those documents, and then we're going to go through what we affectionately call commitment agreements, because, again, as Andrea said, you're going to need a lot of patience. The process is going to take longer than you think, and it's going to require more paperwork than you think going into it.
In essence, you're literally qualifying all over again, just like you were to get the loan, qualifying that you cannot make your payment. And then the next step that we'll do is once all that paperwork gets together, then and actually sometimes at the same time, depending on what your situation is in time frame, we'll start marketing the property and then obtain an offer. Now the key that we have found is that a lot of agents are not qualifying the buyers correctly. They're saying, hot darn, we got an offer, let's take it and get it to the bank, and that is not the case. You need to negotiate the offer to the highest possible price with the best terms, and then you also need to clarify that the buyer is committed as you are committed. In some cases, the buyers are willing to wait a month or 2, and then if they don't get the house, then they're off. And in some cases, it might take a little bit longer than that. And we want to make sure that once you take it off the market, you've got a ratified or a contract with a buyer that's ready to move forward. Once we've got all of that out of the way, then we give it to the bank and wait for the bank to then accept our offer. And then once that happens, then you're in the home stretch, hopefully. And what do you do?
Right, and from there we're going to proceed as a normal sale, inspections, disclosures, the whole process, with one little step at the end, and we may have to provide more documentation, income statements, bank statements, that type of thing at the end, and the settlement statement has to match the offers that were the offer that was ratified by the bank, and your sale can then close as a normal sale. And the good news is you can purchase a home again in as little as 2 years. So what do we want them to do? We want them to give us a call so that we
everyone's situation is different, and there might be some, and it also depends on too if you have a first and a second. It depends what institutions you have. It depends whether it's an owner occupied or whether it's a rental. I mean, all of these things really change how you're doing the short sale and in regards to time frames and all that. So give us a call and we can walk you through what your situation will look like. So how do they get in contact with us?
So call us at 510-432-0617. Again, 510-432-0617. If you want to see more of our videos, feel free to go to our website, capstoneteam.com, and you can review some of those videos before giving us a call. Our advice, contact as early on in the process as possible.
Absolutely.
And to give you the best chance of success. Thanks.
Thanks again. We appreciate you for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.